So what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Barrow AFC career mode. Yes, we're season 1 episode number 10, and in today's episode then we have got another 3 games. We'll take on Bradford City and Colchester, but we'll probably sim the Bradford City game to see, well, we'll see where Bradford are in the league, and then we'll see if we play it or sim it. But yeah, you can probably tell why Beedlin and Joske are in the start. Well, Beedlin is in the centre back position and Joske in the left back position, as Inkler and Del Pino Mago have been out suspended, and Pyrisori comes in to replace the left wing position as he returns back from injury. So let's sim towards the first game of today's episode against Bradford City. But before we do that, if you haven't already, drop a like and subscribe, be highly appreciated if you could, and let's get straight into it. So Christopher Gazelle saying about something to do with we're not meeting the demands of the club, but I'm going to say thank you for letting me know, and hopefully we can change that in the upcoming. So the Plymouth game and the Exeter game was rescheduled. So 92 rating, 92 manager rating, and a loan agreement there for Dimitri Say. We are going to accept it, 2 years on loan. So what is the first game then of? Well, where are Bradford City in the league? They are 12th in the league. We're probably going to quick sim this game as we are sitting 4th. And Harrison Beans requesting for game time. I'm going to say we've got bigger games coming up, and we are going to quick sim this game then against Bradford City. Let's see if we can. Let's see what result we can get out of this. So the result we get out of it is a 2-2 draw that we get out of this game from Ricky J. Jones and Alan Vigorous with the goals. Moving on to our next game, we take on Colchester United, and availability after that game in Del Pino Mago and Inkler are back from injury. Not back from injury, back from their suspension. Well, I don't really know what to do if to play Pyrisori or Joske. We'll play Pyrisori, getting back to sharpness, see how he does in that game. But yeah, next match then is Colchester United away from home. So their lineup then, it was Gherkin, Scarrow, Month, Eastman, Clapton, Silvers, Lapsil, Cowendall, Brown, Senior, and Norris. For us then, it was Dixon, Barry, Platt, Mago, Inkler, Gazelles, Gribbin, Highcastle, Vigorous, Ricky J. Jones, and Pirate. Sorry. But before we do that, I am going to change the captain and give it back to the main man, Lewis Highcastle. So let's get into the game then. Colchester United taking on Barrow AFC. Let's get into it then. We need a big result here against Colchester. We need big 3 points. So Ricky J. Jones, the EFL League top goal scorer. What a man. So Colchester to kick off the game then. Brown now. Lapsil. Brown. Silvers. Courtney Senior. Brown. Lapsil now into Brown. Colchester are coming forward. Silvers. Callum Wibbing, good interception. Sees the runner Ricky J. Jones. Month. Lapsil. Cohen Hall. Brown. Into Scarlett. Lapsil goes forward. Brown. A chance here. It was Silvers that takes the lead. 5 minutes in. It's Colchester United 1. Barrow 0. 5 minutes in and they do take the lead. Alright, Pyre Sorry now on the ball. Sorry. Jones, Gribbin, Hardcastle, Ricky J. Jones. Gribbin, Ricky J. Jones. Take the shots wide. So Gherkin now hoofs it. Cohen Hall. Delpino Mago now. Into Platt. Gazelles. Gribbin. Ricky J. Jones. 10 minutes in, it's Colchester 1. Barrow 0, chance 0. Eastman. Throwing at a Barrow. Hardcastle now with a throw-in. Throws it in to Platt. Delpano Mago. Gazelles. Into Ricky J. Jones. Gazelles. Into Hardcastle. Chance here. Hardcastle shoot. It's hit the post. Unlucky there. Platt. Gazelles. Hardcastle. Gribbin. Ricky J. Jones now. Gribbin. Gazelles. Sorry. Gazelles. Oh, clapping. Silvers. Into clapping. 18 minutes in. It's Colchester 1. Barrow 0. Right, Courtney Senior. Good defending there by Platt. It's given away a penalty and that's not even a pen. That shouldn't have been a penalty. He won the ball, but the referee's given away a penalty. And he smashes it over the bar. He smashes it over the bar. So it still remains Colchester 1, Barrow 0. Barry. Hardcastle. Gribbin. Out wide there. Josuke. Pyre, sorry, even Scarlett there with a block. Scarlett. Month. Into Lapsil now. Brown. Senior. Platt. Barry. Claplin. Dixon. Pyre, sorry. Scarlett there intercepted, puts into Brown. Morris. Barry. Clapping now. Lapsil. Courtney Senior. Lapsil. Into Brown. Half an hour into the game. It's Colchester 1. Barrow 0. Chance here. Brown shoot. And it's 2-0 Colchester. 2-0 Colchester United. 2-0 Colchester United. Lapsil now. Into Brown. Silvers. Courtney Senior. Comes forward, Courtney Senior now. Barrow in it, defenders played it out wide to Clapping. Del Pino Mago there, good defending. Highcastle, Courtney Senior. Into Silvers. Now to Courtney Senior. Courtney Senior now goes forward into Clapping. Clapping now. Del Pino Mago comes forward, looks out wide into Pirate Sorry, sees the run of Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones now cuts inside. It's Pirate Sorry. Interception there by Clapping. Offside anyways, 39 minutes in, it's Colchester United 2, Barrow 2. Morris into Brown. Silvers. Platt. Into Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones now coming forward for the Bluebird. Sees Callum Wibbin. Callum Wibbin now puts into Highcastle. Oh, unlucky Month. 42 minutes in, nearly half time. Can we try and find the first? We try and fire our first goal of the game to give us the momentum going into the second half. Now Brown. Lapshill. Now back to Brown. Good bit of football here for Colchester. Brown on Cohen Hall even. Into Scarlett. Cohen Hall. Lapshill. Morris shoot. He's hit off the bar. It's probably going to be half time then. It is half time going into break then. It is. Colchester United 2. Barrow 0. Second half is about to get on the way then. It's Colchester 2, Barrow 0. So Gazelles now on the ball into Inclay. Inclay now sees Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones now over top ball into Gribbin. He's offside. Lapshill now into Brown. Brown comes forward, looks out wide. It's offside. Platt into Brad Barry. Brad Barry now looks to go down the line. Alan Vigorous. Alan Vigorous into Highcastle. Highcastle to Gribbin. Into Highcastle. Highcastle comes forward. Lewis Highcastle, chance here for Barrow. Highcastle into Gribbin. Chance there. Gribbin takes a choice. Save there. Gherkin pushes it onto the post. Brown. Eastman. Senior. Good defending there by Barry. Highcastle. Gribbin. Ricky J. Jones now on the ball for the Bluebirds. Into Gribbin. Gribbin. Now Highcastle. Barry. Into Highcastle. Highcastle now, Christopher Gazelles. Plays it to Pirate, sorry. Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones, chance there. Takes the choice block. Highcastle, Christopher Gazelles. Highcastle now. Lapshill, Scarlett. Barry, Christopher Gazelles into Highcastle. Oh, Month there, good defending. 59 minutes in, it's Colchester 2, Barrow 2. Alright, it's Courtney Senior coming forward. Courtney Senior whips it in. Platt there, good block. Barry, Highcastle. Into Callum Wibbin. Callum Wibbin now sees the run of Ricky J. Jones. Go on, Ricky. Go on, Ricky J. Jones. Cut back, my guy. Month there. Courtney Senior. Into Morris. Brown. Morris. Brown. Lapshill. It's offside. So Barrow going to make their first substitution of the game. It is Harrison Baines to come on to replace Gribbin, and then Christopher Gazelle's going into the cam position and Biggins into the left centre mid. Just to see if we can create anything in that midfield. So they make a sub then in. Ben Stevenson comes on to replace Silvers. And Biggins comes on to replace Gribbin now. Gazelle's on the ball into Biggins. Biggins now out wide to Pyresori. Now coming forward, just returned back from injury. Gazelle sees the runner, Lewis Highcastle. Lewis Highcastle takes a shot. And it is Colchester 2, Barrow 1. What a goal there from leading from the front. The captain goes and scores. It's Barrow 2. It's Barrow 1, Colchester United 2. 6-7 minutes in. Come on. That's what we like to see. So, Courtney Senior coming forward for Colchester United. Cuts back. Back still now. Chantier. Colchester still going forward. Delpino Mago there. Lapshill still going. Takes the shot. Dixon there with a save at the near post. Going to be a corner to the to Colchester. 20 minutes left. Is Wright comes on to replace Lapshill.
Gazelles goes forward.
So Christopher Gazelle's on the ball now. See to runner Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones driving forward. Go on Ricky. Go on Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones is in. Take a shot. And that is Colchester United 2. Barrow 2. Right back into the game. That is what we like to see. Ricky J. Jones is an absolute monster of a man. He just cannot stop scoring. Colchester 2. Barrow 2.
Brown.
So Norris now on the ball. Courtney Senior. Courtney Senior now into Brown. Brown looks out wide to
Cohen
Hall. Inclair trying to win it back. Cohen Hall now coming forward. Go on Cohen. Well, Barrow do need to defend this. Cohen Hall now. 77 minutes in.
Into right.
We're taken out there. Inclair. Well, Gazelle's giving away a free kick.
Norris,
Inclair now. Norris, Courtney Senior, right, into Brown, Stevenson now.
Oh, we're just lunging in. Win it.
Stevenson shoots, it's 3-2. And we are going to make a substitution in Patrick Bruff to come on to replace Matt Platt. But Ben Stevenson makes it Colchester United 3, Barrow 2.
Ben Stevenson. Colchester 3, Barrow 2 with 10 minutes left to play.
Alan Vigorous is on the ball now for the Bluebird. He's got a fake shot trying to beat his man. He does beat his man. And then he runs in. Norris now into Month. Right. Into Brown. Brown now. Into Clapton. Clapton now into Ben Stevenson. Into Brown. Brown looks out wide. Inclair. Into Scarlett. Scarlett now to Cohen Hall. Cohen Hall now to Wright. Right into Brown. Brown now to Stevenson. Chantier looks out wide into Courtney Senior. Courtney Senior now whips it in, and it's Brown there near Paul, and he heads it home to make it Colchester United 4, Barrow 2. Javana Brown to make it Colchester 4, Barrow 2. 5 minutes left, and Brown comes off and being replaced by Hutchinson. So Eastman who's it up there into Norris. Goes right away back to Dixon. Dixon into Delpino Mago now. Bruff. Gazelles. Ricky J. Jones. Month. 4 minutes push stopping time left to play, then it's Colchester 4, Barrow 2. Biggins. Gazelles. Into Highcastle. Now goes into Ricky J. Jones. Ricky J. Jones now coming forward. Gazelles. Unlucky there. Stupid passing. Last minute then, plus stoppage time. Ricky J. Jones now taking out. Referee's not giving a free kick. Colchester
Cohen Hall.
So the 3
Now
minutes
Ryan.
left of the game is Colchester
Stevenson
4, Barrow 2,
coming
Stevenson
forward.
coming forward now, Hutchinson, Delpino Mago now, into Hutchinson again, Stevenson out wide, going to be a throw into Barrow, so Barry now into Gazelles, Gazelles goes to Highcastle now into Biggins into Ricky J Jones, Ricky J Jones now goes forward, Ricky J Jones make it 4-3 chance here for Barrow, taken out, going to be blown, referee just put your whistle on your lips, he does this, finish then, Colchester 4, Barrow 2, a really tight
good enough, to be honest.
match, well not tight match but disappointing game, and it is finished Colchester 4, Barrow 2.
Isn't good enough.
So yeah, we'll go into the post-match interview then of this game against Colchester United. Is finished 4-2 to Colchester United. Let's see what the questions are going into the post-match interview then. Let's see what they have to say about that result. So it finished Colchester 4, Barrow 2. What are the questions said? So that was a very tough game for you. You found a very disappointing result. We have to make sure we keep our heads. We have to,
because we can't let our heads drop.
It was quite
a heavy defeat because your team done more.
We were beaten by the better team on the day. We'll save for that one. And then Brown is a dangerous player and a big impact of the game today. We have to look at ourselves. I agree. We do have to look at ourselves. So yeah, moving on to the next match then in Southend United. This is going to be a tough test as they are sitting third in the division. But yeah, it is Southend as the final game of today's episode.
And Southend, so info in Dimitri Say's gone on a 2-year loan to move to USL Duncanburg. He'll join in the January transfer window for 2 years. So Southend are in third position. Did I just see that? Third position. Southend are doing well then. I thought they would be down, but another tough test for us, and I am going to take Pirates out, and I'm going to put Josh Key in there, just because I feel like he's played better at the minute. So that is the squad going into the game. Come on boys, let's get big 3 points in the final game of today's episode then. So their lineup then is Oakley, Balmore, Hobson, Leno, Ralph, Dimitri, McConrack, Egbury, Phillips, Nathaniel, George and Sterling leading the line for Southend. You know our lineup. Our lineup hasn't changed apart from Josh Kay comes into the side. Nathaniel George has just done Christopher Gazelles because he can't defend on this game, man. There he is, Callum Gribbin. Good little signing he has been. Well, good little player. But coming up next then is back at Holker Street, looking like it, taking on Southend. So at Holker Street, in front of the home fans, it's Barrow taking on Southend. Come on, let's show the home fans that we can get big 3 point. Alan Biggerus now comes forward. Go on, Alan. McConrack. Balmore into Sterling now. Out wide. Nathaniel George. Highcastle intercepts. Go on, Highcastle. Goes back there to Bradbury. Platt. Delpino Mago now. Inclair. Looks to Josh Kay. Josh Kay now comes forward. Sees the runner Ricky J Jones. Ricky J Jones now. So either got Gazelles with him. Now plays into Callum Gribbin. Callum Gribbin takes a shot. He could have gone down on the penalty there. But safe hands there by Oakley. Platt into Gribbin. Sees Alan Vigorous making a run. Alan Vigorous takes a shot, and it is Barrow 1, Southend 0. Come on! Oxley put a hand to it, and then he's just gone out, and it's Barrow 1, Southend 0. McComrack, Phillips, Inclair, good interception. Kay, now Ricky J. Jones goes forward. Lennon, Ralph, Nathaniel George, Dimitri now goes forward. Dimitri into Phillips, chance here. Philip for Southend, Del Pino Mago now, good defending, my guy. Barry, Highcastle, goes down the line then to Alan Vigorous. Alan Vigorous now, good bit of football here. Alan Vigorous, Gribbin, Gazelles, goes into Ricky J. Jones, cuts back. Highcastle, chance here, Lewis Highcastle. Goes out wide. Brad Barry dinks it in. Highcastle takes it down on his... takes a shot. Oxley there with a save. It's going to go out for a Barrow corner. Barrow all over Southend in the first 14 minutes. Corner whipped in at the back post. Lennon heads it out to play for another corner. It's whipped in to the front post. Still Pino Mago there. Unlucky. Barrow 1, Southend 0. 15 minutes in, Barry now, good header. Highcastle into Gribbin. Gribbin now sees the runner Christopher Gazelles. Out wide there to Josh Kay. Sees the runner Callum Gribbin. Callum Gribbin now. Oh, come on. Lennon. McComrack. Dimitri. Into Phillips. Phillips now McComrack. Into Balmore. Egbury. McComrack now. Barry. Platt. Oh, come on. McComrack. Dimitri now comes forward. Del Pino Mago now. Phillips. Sterling takes shots wide. 20 minutes in. 1-0 Barrow. Still remains. Barry. Into Lewis Highcastle. Lewis Highcastle now looks for Alan Vigorous. Alan Vigorous now. Forward Ricky J. Jones. Go on Ricky. Still going forward. He's got the run there of Lewis Highcastle. Unlucky. Oxley hoofs it up. Phillips. Dimitri now for Southend. Christopher Gazelles trying to close him down. Lennon being closed down by Ricky J. Jones. Good defending. It's going to be a throw in a Barrow. Don't know how, but we'll take it. Vigorous. Gazelles. Now back to Alan Vigorous. Alan Vigorous with an in-swinger. The back post is going to go out for a Barrow corner. We're going to call for the short option of Christopher Gazelles. He's going for the short option there. Gazelles. Edge of the box. Platt. Josh Kay. Nathaniel George. Inclair now. Going Inclair. Still battle Ralph. Nathaniel George. Forward there to Dimitri. Sterling. McComrack. Christopher Gazelles. Puts it back to Dixon. Del Pino Mago now. Barry. Into Callum Gribbin. Callum Gribbin plays it forward to Ricky J. Jones. Lennon now. Gribbin. Gazelles. Ricky J. Jones. Go on Ricky. Jade. Jones shoots at the near post. And that is Barrow 2. Southend 0. Come on! Ricky J. Jones just cannot stop scoring. He's an absolute beast of a monster. He's just a beast. He's an absolute beast. He's a rock. Barrow 2. Southend United 0. See that out, Dixon. See it out. You absolute man. Dixon. Dolpano Mago now. Into Cozzy and Claire. In Claire now. Goes forward. Looks for Josh K. Josh K now. Into Ricky J. Jones. Oh, good defending. K. Now Ricky J. Jones. Still going with it. Sees the run of Alan Vigorous. Go on, Alan. Take it down. Cut in. Alan Vigorous on the shot. It's 3-0 Barrow. 36 minutes in. That's how you like it. Alan Vigorous with a goal. It's just what you want to see, innit? You just want to see goals. And goals will come. If you want to see goals, you'll see goals. Phillips now on the ball for Southend. In Claire. Phillips. Sterling. Dixon now, Platt, Barry, Nathaniel George now into Phillips, Sterling, Dixon, Inclair, into Josh K now. Ricky J. Jones making a run. Just before half time, can we make it 4? Ricky J. Jones. Oh, come on. Lennon. McComrack. Phillips. Dimitri. It's going to be a throw in there to Barrow, and it's going to be half time. Going into the break then. It is Barrow 3, Southend United 0. What a game this has been. Lennon. Oh, that's a foul there. Phillips. Dimitri. McComra. Sterling. Phillips. Dixon. Oh no! Lucky. Inclair, Delpano Mago now, Gazelles, Gribbin, Highcastle, into Gribbin, Ricky J. Jones now goes forward, Gribbin, chance, shoot, it's 4-0, come on! K. Ricky J. Jones. Now Alan Vigorous. Ricky J. Jones into Callum Gribbin. Callum Gribbin goes forward. Advantage played. I'm gonna call the free kick. Alright, Gribbin 20 yards out. They're making a sub. They're making two. Dienge and Taylor comes on for Lennon and Phillips. Oh, that's gone in. Oh, Oxley. Egborough. McComrat now. Into Egborough. Chance here. Del Pino now. Good defending. Alright, substitution. I'm probably going to bring Biggins on to replace Gazelles. Barry. Oh. McComrat. Dimitri. Dixon. Dienge. Taylor. Dixon. Enclair. Biggins. Gribbin. Ricky J. Jones now on the ball. Vigorous. Highcastle. Biggins. K. Biggins. Chant. Finesse. Oh. McComrat. Taylor. Egborough. Right, Taylor. 65 minutes in, it's Barrow 4, Southend 0, Egborough to the back post. Sterling. Oh no, Dimitri's side. Inkler. Del Pino, my goal now. Biggins. Callum Wibbin. K. Taylor. Dimitri. Sterling now. Ralph. Into Nathaniel George. Ralph. Nathaniel George. Chancier. Sterling. Dimitri. Nathaniel George. It's 4-1. We don't keep a clean sheet. Wibbin. It's 4-1. Josh Kay now. Into Callum Wibbin. Highcastle. Highcastle. Ricky J. Jones. Or McComrat. Dimitri. Into Chris Taylor. Not Chris Taylor. Kyle Taylor, whatever you want to say. Ralph. Nathaniel George. Dimitri. Into Sterling. McComrat now. Whips it in to back post Platt. Alright, Dixon. Platt. Rush comes on to replace Sterling. Oh, for God's sake. Nathaniel George. Dimitri. Oh, chance there, Taylor. Dixon. Dimitri. Nathaniel George. Ralph. Dimitri, oh, it's 4-2. Gribbin.
Number 24, Jason Dimitri.
Biggins. Gribbin. Hardcastle. Barry, Hardcastle, Gribbin now. Ricky J. Jones, or McComrat, Row, Nathaniel Jones, Inclay, Biggin, Gribbin. Vigorous, Gribbin, Hobson, McComrat now, Dimitri, hit a rush, Barry, Vigorous, Hardcastle, Gribbin, Biggins, Josh Kay now, he's in, go on Josh, take the short there with a save. Inclay. And that is a big win, 4-2. What a result. Barrow 4. Southend 2. Great result, great result.
Are you live?
We've got some questions for you.
You're recording.
Hello!
The headlines after today's game will be all about vigorous, stunning performance. A great win and a great performance from Vigorous. I couldn't ask more for him today. Up against Southend, this seems a hard game to call. You must be delighted with the win. We defended really well and they gave us the platform. It took a while for the first goal to come. We have to wait for chances to come.
Thank you.
That is the end of that then. So we are moving up to 5th position in the league, and it is. So in this episode then we got a draw, a loss and a win. It was pretty, we only get 3 points in today's episode then. But yeah, this is going to come to the end of the episode. But hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, you know what to do. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It would be highly appreciated if you could. And thanks for watching and peace.